We maintain a historical database of weather and climate information, and so we've got this nice long historical record of what has happened in the past, what are the conditions, the weather conditions in the past, and how does that relate to various environmental factors. But what's also important is looking into the future and predicting climate variability and change throughout the next century. I consider it sustainability to be, I guess it depends on what sort of ecosystem or environment that you're concerned with. But to me it means making sure that you're not degrading a system, that it can be maintained over time, that you're not overusing a system or overworking it or stripping it from all its resources so that it degrades over time. So you're trying to maintain something in the environment. We serve agriculture, that's our predominant stakeholder group, and so we're interviewing the agricultural community at the producer level, at the extension level, at the agribusiness agent level, to understand what do they need in terms of weather and climate information to make their decisions, and how can we better develop decision support tools and products at the Climate Center to help serve their needs. Another thing that we're getting started is understanding climate change for the Corn Belt region, and here we're kind of on the edge of the Corn Belt, looking at what are the predictions for climate change, how does that impact agriculture, how will that impact decisions being made at various levels, what sort of practices will producers need to adopt in order to deal with climate change. Certainly things are definitely connected, and we don't live in an isolated state where what happens here only affects us here, but it affects everybody, and affects not only producers, the people who grow the food, but the people who eat the food and process the food. We live in a very highly continental climate, and so that means we vary a lot from one year to the next. That's one thing that we definitely see in the historical record. Another thing is a general warming trend. The warming is on the order of about a degree or so per century, per 100 years. We're looking at warmer and probably drier conditions for this state, which could have a big impact during the growing season when crops are in need of water, and if we get warmer summertime temperatures and drier weather, then what does that mean for agriculture? So there are certainly some consequences that we'll have to deal with. We do applied research on climate issues in the region. We do education and outreach activities, and we also maintain a network of weather stations throughout the region, and we gather climate data, quality control it, and make it available for people.